welcome back to the Classic Life podcast with me and my boy Crix. We obviously we're the best at doing this on schedule all the time, but I've been traveling a lot and you hurt your neck recently. So that's my excuse. But we're back talking about
I'm over here like
we're back talking about all things classic. ZA release happened. Means Sunwell's coming soon. There's a lot of kind of things going on in the world of World of Warcraft, and then we're gonna eventually be moving on to Wrath of the Lich King. So what's up, brother? Welcome back. How you doing?
I'm doing good. A little malfunctioning body parts because I'm getting old, I think. But I think it's posture, bro. I didn't know what it was. I took 4 days off from everything and just kind of like laid in bed and it got better. And then as soon as this is the first day back streaming, as soon as I came back and started my stream, within an hour my neck was hurting worse than it has.
No way.
So it definitely is my posture. Yeah, it's just the way and I wouldn't even think it was that bad, but I stream 10-12 hours a day. I don't stretch. I'll stretch my legs, but I don't really do much, So it's just bad posture.
Do you have like a ergonomic chair? Like what type of chair do you have?
I have a Secret Labs chair that I like because it's a Game of Thrones chair. Shout out to Game of Thrones. Fuck season 8, we know. And then but I want to get a Herman Miller.
Dude, that's what I was gonna say. Dude, you need to, it's so big. I mean, mine's like a weird mix between the two because I don't know. I did a bunch of research on it, and obviously Herman Miller's cost like arm and a leg.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I could spend like a decent amount on something that's good and in between, and also still like semi gamer cherry, but like it's ergonomic.
How much was it?
I think it was like 400.
Yeah, so you got a good one. That's the price range I'm looking at too, because it's either that or spend $1,000 on a, you know what I mean?
You can get knockoff Herman Millers apparently on Amazon.
It's good.
Like mine's comfortable, but I think you can get knockoffs.
It's comfy.
Yeah, I really like it. And also like I had an older chair before, like right before I started streaming, that like the arms on it, where you like rest your elbows, were kind of harder, and eventually they would hurt my elbows. Game so much.
I turned myself up, so it should be better. Let me know.
Okay.
For gaming, bro.
Yeah, let me
ask you something. Okay, wait. Outside of that, I turned myself up. You should be good.
Okay. Let us know, guys, if
we'll see.
A bit is better. Okay.
Yeah, my neck is fucked up. But I mean, I don't want to just take days off, but I'm just sitting here, so.
Yeah, let me give you the baby amount.
I'm just sitting here, so I'm just gaming, getting over it.
Yeah. Have you been?
What have prepping? What's your favorite ZA class that you've been on so far?
Oh, I've been doing ZA mostly on Hunter, and getting no loot. And I've done it 14 times now. It's been out for like 6 days. I've done ZA 14 times now. And I have like one piece on
good, bro.
On 3 different characters. So I've been like a bit unlucky. But I did get a Berserker's Call yesterday. As my stream was ending, because my internet was so bad. Literally yesterday, my internet was just like, it was so sad. It was just griefing me all day. And I couldn't stream, but also in game, when I played on my Warlock, I had a 6-second delay between shadow bolts. It was crazy.
What are you playing with?
No, it was raining in LA, and I think the provider just like went down or something, because I kept
LA don't have fiber.
No, dude, I can't get fiber where I live. It's the biggest frustration of all time. Trust me, I've had so many internet issues living here.
In Los Angeles, bro?
Yeah, but I live in like a gated community that has a deal with Spectrum, so they only allow Spectrum here, and Spectrum doesn't offer fiber.
Oh yeah, bro, that's lame.
Yeah. So
I heard Spectrum was I could be tripping, but I might have been something else. But I heard Spectrum was giving Mincy. You know who Mincy is?
Yeah.
He was giving Mincy, like, they shut his internet off because he was playing on private servers. He got reported a bunch of times for playing private servers.
What?
The internet company like barred him from using internet. Dead ass, yeah. It might not.
No
think
way!
another one that sounds like Spectrum or like a S.
That's crazy.
Swear to God, bro.
So they could track that? How did Blizzard complain? What is the?
I was like, what, bro? They can do that? I was like, how do? I don't know. I didn't believe it at first because that was so like. It was crazy. Comcast will do that. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I never.
Oh my God.
And I live on.
Yeah, I'm like Crix plays so much.
I think it's like how do you flag it? How does it flag? Yeah, I do it all the time. I've never had anything.
Yeah, do you just VPN it? Yo, by the way, shout out to Guzu with the rating party. Everyone, welcome to the stream from Guzu's stream. I was watching you do Dark Souls earlier, and your game was crashing. So shout out, welcome to the stream, guys. We are in the middle of our podcast, Class of Life podcast, with me and my boy Crix.
Guzu, you fucking sexy dude. What's up, man?
Yeah. Let's go, dude.
How you doing, bud? Thank you, brother. Brands, you too, my friend. Oh yeah, so you're getting shit loot. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I would say it's a humble flex, but I'm not gonna be humble about it.
Do you have everything?
First run. Okay, CA launches. I am in a 2 to 3 hour fucking ZA with a random full pug. I'm leading it. Nobody's can press any buttons right at all on every boss. We don't get a bear, nothing right. And we're like, everyone's like, no one leaves because you're stuck, right? Everyone's loot. It's open, main spec, off spec. Everybody rolled everything. Or no, it's double SR. The fucking trinket drops, and I fucking won it.
Oh my God, dude!
And so it's worth the whole run. The hex trinket, which is ultra BiS, right?
Yeah.
And then today I just did it again, and I hosted it again. I raided it. We absolutely clap it out. We open roll the bear. Someone wins the bear, but then my neck drops, bro. The haste neck.
And the haste neck.
The haste neck.
With the first one or the second one, the healing one, or
the haste neck.
Is it the healing one or the other one?
The DPS one, not the haste one. I want the healing one. I need the healing, the other one.
Still, dude.
I need the healing one for my seed set, but
is there?
I love ZAs. I just start the run myself, hard reserve, whatever I want, and then fucking call it a day, bud.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need then? Do you just a ring?
Yeah, I need ring, and then the healing. Well, now I need the ring, and I need the ring. I need chest, and I need healing. The healing version of the neck. I need chest for my cap seed set.
Oh, I was like, what? Chest is BiS?
Yeah, you have a cap seed set, and you have an uncapped seed set. So you pretty much a Mount Hydro set and a Black Temple set. You should at least. And then because it's Jack, you don't use Oblivion on, or you shouldn't use Oblivion on. Like you can use Oblivion on the trash, but you're losing out on a giga fuck ton of damage. If you
are you still?
Because you're missing 2 of those slots would be haste. 3 of those slots would be hasted out actually.
Are you still using a seed set at all?
Oh yeah.
I mean Oblivion.
Yeah, for Black Temple. Yep. For Black Temple, but you go get well now it doesn't matter, but you shifted and you go get pants so you can make mantle. But now with first off, nobody got mantle because you have to be tailoring. Now there's a shoulder you can get in ZA, by the way. That is actually I think it's a badge, whatever, but it's one of those where it's just a little bit less than mantle. It's haste though, so you should gotta get those. So now you don't have to be tailoring, which is nice. But now you need pants, which are 75 badges that have 45 haste or whatever on it, 35 haste.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
Pantaloons. Yeah.
Giga hasted up, dude. Warlock's pumping ZA. Did you watch the world record or the world first run?
I didn't. I haven't watched anybody's. I don't like ZA. I mean, ZA is cool and everything, but I've been playing TBC for 3 years, bro. When everybody's playing classics, you guys are powering through AQ. I was powering through ZA and fucking shit. So I'm already burnt out. That's why I just go in there. I don't make a big deal about it. It kind of sucks because I'm probably losing out on some shit doing it, but like I just go start a random one and get it over with. I'm just so over. I'm like, bro, I am so over TBC, and it's getting like worse the closer we are.
Oh my God.
I've already been burnt out, but like the closer we're getting to the end of it, bro, is like, holy shit. I'm getting so like the only thing that's keeping me alive is Sunwell's gonna be lit. And
is it? I never did. So I quit TBC back in the day right before Sunwell, and I literally have not even entered into Sunwell. So I'm excited.
So good, bro. It's all the hype that you hear about it. It's like, it's real, bro. It was real hype. Murray, all of that shit was hype as fuck, bro. The whole thing was fucking hype. First goddamn boss. Everything.
Realistically.
It's always just a good fight. Yeah, well, which version? If we get pre-nerf, obviously it's gonna matter if we get pre-nerf.
But they did. They said Blizzard said that we will get pre-nerf, right?
Yeah.
Blizzard said that this time, not for Black Temple stuff, but like we will get a pre-nerf version. But realistically, if we look at like the numbers, DPS numbers of what we're doing towards what we used to do back in the day, will it still be challenging? Do you think so?
I don't think it's going to be challenging. I don't think it's going to be like super challenging, to be honest. I think it's going to be like, I don't know. I think it's going to be, I think even if they went full pre-nerf, it wouldn't be that big of a challenge, right? I think what Muru would be, because the other bosses aren't like super hard. I think Twins are going to fuck with people. I think Twins is going to fuck with people pretty fun, because Twins is very heavy mechanic wise, like this little dance you have to do. Everybody has to do. Well, I'm kind of actually worried about it being easy enough to, I just don't want it to be easy enough to where you can cheese it too hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, where you can like ignore mechanics
on something that you used to have to do, but now you don't because it's easy. Yeah, like a good example I'm happy about because I'm a warlock, but is not having the warlock tank Illidan. I like that. I'm glad I didn't have to do it, but that's kind of like, that was the fun of the fight. You're just kind of zugging past an important part of that fight.
Yeah, we're literally completely ignoring it.
That's kind of not a big deal because you do have technically somebody tanking it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mechanically challenged. Yeah, but Falcon at the same time, we're talking to classic players. We're all classically challenged. We're all mechanically challenged, bro. You know what I mean? We're all mechanically challenged, bro. So, I'm throwing myself in there because I'm not fucking perfect, and you all know that. So, like anything that gives you a lot of mechanics, you know, they couldn't press cubes, my man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if we're looking at how many times we've wiped in Magtheridon
with a 10-second warning.
Yeah. Oh my god, that even now I've done some Magtheridon pugs recently, and like you just need 5 people and maybe have a backup, and you still have the issue of people not pressing cubes on time.
I'm just glad that I can successfully say that I have never, out of how many times I fucked a mechanic up, I have never fucked a cube up. Ever in all my years. Ever. It's one thing I'd be proud of. I've only done constructs one time in 3 years, but you know that shows something. But that one time is with classic, so that's what really counts. Private servers, I've never one time did the constructs correctly, and the only time I've got it was once, and I did it correctly here.
Really? I've yet to get it on live so far, on all my characters.
Yeah, it's done that clicking a cube doesn't cancel cast. So yeah, it is pretty stupid. There's a lot of things that don't make sense with this game.
Yeah, I mean, auto shots and
stuff.
Make
sense of Sunwell, which would be nice.
Well, what are the hardest fights in Sunwell? If there's not necessarily a DPS check, what are the hardest fights in Sunwell looking forward?
Maru, KJ, or KT, Maru. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be anything too hard. Do you think Felmis will be hard for people? That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if Felmis will be hard for people. I think Twins, I don't think Felmis shouldn't be hard for people, but I feel like that's a lot, dude. It's now you're getting to the end when it's like some mechanics, bro. More mechanics than they've already had to do. So I feel like the gauntlet, I feel like there'll be fine first 2 bosses. Brutalis is kind of like, you can't really, that's not that hard. Felmis, Twins. Yeah, onward, bro. Those are going to be
Is the trash as punishing as like SSC or TK trash in particular? Because that's what I think is the biggest reason why Black Temple is a good raid for speedrunning. And now we're starting to see some really fun strats with like Space Force was on pace to basically get world record yesterday. And like we're getting these sub 1 hour runs. But I think a huge part of that is that the trash isn't like one mob will randomly whirlwind and kill all of your melee or something like that. Mm-hmm. So like in Sunwell, is there generally pulls like that? Are there a lot of things you're kind of afraid of?
I actually wasn't hearing you because I was trying to get this to post to the guy who asked that for helping. Who helped the 4th boss?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Say again.
I was saying basically, so Black Temple I think is a good speedrun raid because the trash isn't as punishing as it was in TK. Like in particular, obviously the bosses are more fun and like the routing is different. There's a longer raid. But because trash isn't as punishing, you can pull more trash at once, which ends up, I think, feeling a lot more, at least to most classic speedrunners, like a speedrun, where you're doing bigger pulls, crazier pulls, skips, and stuff like that. And do you think that the trash in Sunwell is as punishing or way more punishing than Black Temple? Specifically, probably more like Tempest Keep, where like one mob and some random pulls will neither be sheep, so you can't like giga AoE, or else it'll just kill you.
I think it's going to be harder. The Sunwell Trash, well, we only played on private servers, which are overtuned, first off. Remember that. But I think Sunwell Trash was harder, but it wasn't. I think it'd be great for speedrunning. I think you can zug it, a lot of it. I think it's fine. A lot of the same shit. There's nothing there that I don't remember anything that was I was in a decent guild. I wasn't in like a power guild or anything in Sunwell. But even in that guild, we were just like, we're fine. I don't remember anything too. I remember people learning the first few packs, like when you're doing Sunwell Trash Farm and stuff. But it's just learning the CC packs on those. But I don't think you're gonna have to CC packs those. Like there's a big trash packs in the front. You have to usually CC certain stuff off to be able to do it while you're trash farming. I don't think we have to do that for the same reason why we've not had to CC anything pretty much in TBC.
Yeah. I mean, everything dies so fast.
I think people, isn't there like a pat in the first or the second room that if you trigger him, he'll pull a bunch of shit too? Yeah, actually, you know what? I think people will fuck up the Sunwell Trash a little bit more, way more actually, now that I think about it. But I think speedrunning wise, in terms of you guys will be great. You'll be doing good. It's not worse than TK. Yeah, I don't think it's worse. I think TK has the worst trash for sure.
Yeah. I mean, well, if we look at like what's happening right now, especially with like a Race to World First, obviously I would anticipate Race to World First. Do you think things are like skippable? I mean, I don't mean to be like all about Sunwell because I don't know, and I'm so curious about your brain. But like, Race to World First is always, progress is always won by skipping like half of the raid. Do you see Sunwell being pretty easily skippable?
I don't know, because I don't know the speedrun and shit that much. Even my mind is blown even in Insidious when we're going over skips and they're thinking shit. I was like, oh, I don't know why I never would have thought of that. You know what I mean? So that's not my forte. But I will say that I want to know what you can skip in that big second, like courtyard room thing. There's a shit ton of trash. I mean, more in a stretch that's in any raid, I think, and you got to go through it, and you got to. So I wonder how much of that you can skip. This is something like a bite or no. I don't really know the answer to that. But you can skip almost everything. There he is, right? That's funny.
Oh my god!
Until first and second boss. Okay, that's shit. Sheesh. That's gonna be crazy to see then, because I've never done that. We're cleared it all. We're on private servers. That's gonna be fucking fun to see. I'm excited for Sunwell. Even me. I am excited to go fast in Sunwell. That's because Sunwell I've done the least out of everything, right? Well, a few times versus how many times we've done ZA.
I forgot about the gated release. That's interesting. Yeah.
Gauntlet.
So, what? We're only going to be able to fight like certain amounts of Sunwell at the beginning, and then like every week they're going to open up more and more of the raid. So I guess there isn't really,
if they gate it, I don't think they're going to gate it.
I would obviously implore Blizzard not to.
Yo, what if they did just to kind of make TBC longer, bro?
They're like more content.
We'll stretch it out. What if like Lich King? You know, I can see. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Obviously, Lich King, whenever that comes out. And then they're like, oh, let's stretch it out a little bit more to get it, you know?
I think it would be so bad or like so against the current community. Instead of gated release back in the day made a lot of sense because people were struggling to get those first kills and it took like a while. Instead, now the community is very focused on like this, like everyone watching the Race to World First, especially, and Blizzard fully supports watches or like the Race to World First, right? So in that mindset, then if there wasn't a Race to World First in the final raid of this entire tier, I think that would be like a big hit community wise for them, and it wouldn't be like nearly as entertaining.
Race to World First, the first boss.
Yeah. Like, and then like what Race to World First would be like when they finally release the last boss, like whoever logs in, because I mean they've been doing global releases anyways, so that in itself is hashtag changes. Everything being released at the same time.
They need to change things. They need to change some more things, so when they get to Lich King, they can change a bunch of things and nobody complains.
Yeah. I mean,
when they gave us 7-day heads up for ZA launch, yeah, but who cares about ZA, right? And didn't they still get it? You know
Progress did get it. I mean, I remember logging on 2 days before the ZA launch, and I was just checking the PTR badge vendor on stream for some people, and all of you guys were there. All of you, Progress was there on there, and you guys were trying trying out some stuff. And Marco told me, he's like, our run is gonna be crazy, and literally, like, I put out a review of it today on YouTube, but their run was sick. Their run was really sick. They do a lot of, I mean, they have always notoriously been, like I mentioned earlier, just the best at skipping things in World First. But like just the way that they try things or come up with things mainly for races to world first, they're always the most innovative. When it comes to speed running, there's a lot of guilds that try a lot of different strategies. In particular, noobs in the Chinese guilds are really good at coming up with these crazy strategies because they have a version of a test realm that they can run on. I'm not sure if they do currently in TBC, but they did at least in Nax, and that's why they were probably the most innovative of any of the guilds, because they were able to do that. But in world first races, no one's ever thought of the things Progress thinks of.
Yeah, Progress is Gigabrain.
Yeah.
Also, fuck CA. But yeah, I know. CA. I don't care about Raid for CA. I knew they would get it. Someone came in my chat and they're like, wow. To show you, by the way, side note, how bad my run was when I said that was a 2 or 3 hour ZA, by the way, we had just killed the first boss and they go, hey, Progress cleared it in 21 minutes. That tells you how bad the run was. But yeah, CA.
You didn't get bear on your first run.
But I got what I don't care about bear, but I got what I came for.
That's true. You got trinket first
that
run.
I have farmed for months before on times, bro.
Yeah. You got that really fast.
Which is good because I don't have Mark of the Champion. I don't have Skull yet, so that I'm still using Icon and shit, so that's it's a fucking
wow, yeah.
It's big for me.
Do you get next Skull? Or is that
I don't know who gets next
still not up in the air?
I'm not sure who.
Didn't one drop like 2 weeks ago when I was watching?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I do. I have a good shot at it though. Yeah.
All right. Sending good vibes, hoping you get that
there's
next
a GM
Skull.
right there, 7 Cutie. There's my GM. Yeah, I don't know who's getting next one, bud. I'll think about it.
Marco does have Skull. Marco paid like 32K.
No,
I tried to buy a Skull the other day. Yeah, I tried to buy a Skull the other day. I was on my alt Warlock, and it dropped, and it was in a GDP, and I was like, fine, I'll go for it. And I go up to like 24K, and then Lottie, my GM, is on his Bear Druid tank, and he starts bidding up this mage, and he bids up this mage to 34K. Like, Lottie was willing to pay 33K for Skull on his alt Bear Druid. So,
money, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I don't see my way of buying it. Yeah.
That's not the. I have another Warlock that's in creation right now. He's not even quite 70 yet. He's just kind of like he's just gathering experience at accelerated rate in slate pins. That's 63 right now.
There we go.
When that Warlock hits 70, I get to, which I would never thought I'd be excited for, but I get to freshly gear up a Warlock from like trying to get it ready for Sunwell. And that's not the prio though. It's my Lich King character. And I'm excited to gear it all because I've done it so many times, but I've never done it like now with these catch-up mechanics. So I sat there the other day on stream trying to route it out, and it was so much fun to fucking do and try to sit there because I'm playing all these classes. I have like 6, 7, 70s now, but it's like I'm making my Paladin. My Paladin's level 70. I start him on Thursday. Start the whole gearing process. I'm gonna do like this little video series about it. But I don't know that class. I don't know it, right? Or the warrior that I know, but I didn't know at first. Or my hunter, I didn't know. You know, the priest, I didn't know. All these things I didn't know. And then now it's like I have a fresh 70 on a class that I know every bit of gear that drops that I need and stuff like that. So it's like really fun. We're really excited for that.
It's also so because the guild's gonna give you gear, right? So like that would be
they're like, yo, hurry up and get 70.
Slurp, dude. Welcome to Slurp City, dude. You're gonna go through one raid. You're gonna walk out with 4-piece Zardoom. You're gonna be like, and I'm here, boys.
I think I'm gonna spin on Zardoom. I think I'm gonna either spin on a weapon or spin on Skull. Because I do a fucking oiler GDKP on my priest on Faralina.
Yeah.
And my priest, I don't ever have to buy anything really. It's just because they just eventually the big guys come in here, they pay 20K for a healing item, and then next week it drops again and I get it for like 2K. So I was like, I'm not whatever.
Yeah.
So I just have hella gold. And then so a friend of mine had on this Twitch, he's like, yo, looking to trade gold specifically from Benediction Alliance. This is where I'm going from Faralina Horde. And I was like, oh man, bro, I can't believe I can't do that, but you know what I mean? So I just traded all my gold over. So every bit of gold my priest makes, I just ghetto transferred over to my Warlock. So when it hits 60, I'm probably going to spend on Skull because that's the biggest thing, right? Tier's going to be nice, but I like skinny jeans GDKPs because I've been able to gear up my warrior went through a GDKP of CA and five bosses dropped the armor pin pieces or the weapon. So I literally got all that on my warrior for like 1,200 gold, like not even 1,200 gold for like everything.
No way.
I swear, bro. It was so dope. I was so hyped. And I don't even know if stuff's good. I'm over here like, is this good? Guys, chat, is this good? They're like, yeah, we'll fucking get it. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's hype. It was pretty cool.
Damn.
I'm pretty excited. And I need 3 more badges on my Warlock right now to get a Battle Master's Alacrity trinket. I'm gonna dump raid tonight. I'm so excited. I'm just really enjoying TBC, and it blows my mind that people aren't.
See, earlier you were saying you're almost burnt out, but you're loving it, dude. You're playing new things. That's like the difference.
CA's out in about a week. You know, it's over, right? I just got my trinket and my necklace. Once I get my ring, I'm gonna be like probably never doing a ZM Warlock again, right?
Yeah. I mean, once you're fully geared.
I think there's a lot of way people can still have fun with the game if you're looking for fun. Unless you just like, in my case, I've been playing this game for a long time, not just like WoW in general, and I've never played all these other classes. I literally only choose a Warlock or Mage or like Dalian, whatever the casters and the healers are, but never all these other classes. So the Hunter and the Fury and then the Enhance and anything else I'm making is like my literal first time in World of Warcraft playing him, so it's like extra fun to me. You know what I mean? Like it's like I've never tanked before. This prop out and it's like giga fun to me.
Yeah, I think that's like the most. Well, outside of like raiding itself, the aspect of like playing the different classes is so enjoyable. But then you also kind of get to like now you're getting into doing some speed runs, which I know is not necessarily like your favorite aspect, but like it adds something every week. I think it's like something to look forward to every week if you end up getting really into it. That gets really exciting. And then you could once because it's now really starting, at least with Space Force having started. I think it's going to be starting very soon. What? where the guilds, everyone's going to start doing real speed runs, and that's when I think this game gets the most fun.
Haven't been really doing it yet in Black Temple?
No, I don't think any. I think Space Force, that was their I think that was their like they're still splitting a little bit, but they're pretty much doing it, right? Progress, obviously not. I don't think Noda is no one's fully going yet, because everyone's waiting on split gear. Yeah, everyone's waiting on split gear, and then
look at speed.
But that's when we're gonna see like innovation, and every week there's gonna be like these crazy runs finally, because there's crazy pulls that are like kind of intimidating where you could wipe, where that adds like the fun.
Minutes?
Yeah, noobs, 58 minutes.
Why is there a noob horde and alliance?
Noobs is one of the biggest guilds ever, but they were an alliance guild in Classic. They probably, I would say they outgear everyone, because noobs notoriously as a guild they'd send all of their characters in the main raid, and all of their clones to different GDKPs and buy every item for everyone, and then they come together in main raids.
Level shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
They buy it all.
Commitment, my man. That is a commitment. So fuck all regions. Let's just do US and EU. Security, Luna, SF, Rain.
Yeah, I would say close to 4. That would be like my. I think that would be like the big break by the end of the phase is if someone can break a 40-minute run. I think would be the crazy. It'd have to be a god run, right? It'd have to be a god run. Buy me glaives. All you need is glaives to drop, Psycho.
Progress,
we just need to get lucky.
43 will be the best time. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, man, good luck. I will. I didn't give up on speedrunning. I joined one, but for Lich King at least. So we'll see when it gets down to there. I did a thing with the guild for Lich King. So I want to try again. I'm not happy with how TBC went with me, to be honest. Not just on my part. Just I didn't get what I wanted. The mix of progress and trying to, not the guild, but actually progressing the raid, like the whole top guild progress thing, and the speed clearing, it just didn't work. Didn't work out where I was. So I want to try again for Lich King. I reached out to a couple people and had a meeting with the Fusions GM for a while. So then I decided to go with them for Lich King. So I'm stuck. That Warlock I started working on is for that. Yeah. So but no life in that.
Are you planning on joining their speedrun roster here, or is it all planned for Lich King?
If I get my get up, that's what I'm spam working on them for now. And we're gonna spam working on funnel it and gear it up, get it there, which will be fun. So we're gonna try again.
Let me turn you up a little bit more again.
Go ahead.
There we go.
Have fun with this editing when you're done with this video, bud. Tonight, go through and do all the things. I'm telling you, bro. If we do the local recording, but we don't have this problem ever.
Let's see if that works. All right.
Yeah.
There we go. So that should be better. Yeah, volume is one of the most annoying things for one of these. So now you are going with Fusion, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, rocking with the boys. I have friends over there, obviously, and some people, and they're like, "Yo," I was like, "Yo, I wonder if well, because it's like, what do I want to do for Lich King?" And I thought about it, and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go casual because I play this game to raid. I play this game to raid at a good level. Otherwise, I would just play retail, which is my next step to get that raiding fix. I'm after an addiction. I am addicted to raiding. I like raiding. You know what I mean? And Lich King is very casual friendly as it is, very alt friendly, very, 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 very alt friendly game. So I'm not gonna have any problems with that. And I have a whole like guild community I'm starting where me and a couple other people are gonna have us and all the community in one big ass power guild that we're just gonna be a super casual guild, just doing the raids and stuff. But I want my main 2 or 3, whatever my characters, me and my clones need to be in whatever guild. So I just poked my head around and had all these other guilds and do I want to go EU? I decided not to go EU because I'm fucking American.
Oh my God.
I'm going to stick with NA. And also my schedule is, I like raiding at nighttime more than anything.
Yeah.
I've raided EU.
That's the difference.
So many times in the world. It's just my community has been based off of me raiding at nighttime. Well, somewhere towards my evening for the past, 2 years that I've been doing it. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna stick with NA. Now I will raid EU. I'll have like an alt in EU, but as for like my main character, like what my warlock is right now, that's an Infusion Alliance. I'm a bald black warlock. I'm very excited. I hope they have faction transfers, so I can bring on my alts. But if not, I'm just gonna have a Omega guild on Horde that we just have the fucking fattest community where we can just make sure everybody gets the raids in, teach everybody whatever, get the bots running in the Discord for signups and make sure everybody has a lot of fun in Lich King.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of ways to have a lot of fun, but it can be very, very overwhelming. There's a lot of changes. It's a drastic change, and it's much more retail-like. Lich King is more retail-like than it is, outside of graphics, more retail-like than it is classic-like. Like in terms of all the extra shit, the quality of life stuff they give you. Not the graphics, not the animations and shit, obviously. But side note, you can actually get little mods that make your shit look like retail. Yeah, but people need segued into a lot of that shit, bro. And I think a guild would be perfect for that, And we just dad guilded up, have a weekend raid times or something.
What do you think some of the biggest differences are moving from TBC into Lich King?
I think the biggest thing is that looking for group thing that everyone's going to troll on. They think it's like garbage because they think it's like the one we have now, but it's actually Gigabrain. It's like you do a group and it automatically finds people for you and you get like a bag of loot afterwards while you're leveling. Like,
oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's stuff like that, Stupid things like it takes you 1 second to get on your mount versus 3 seconds. I don't know, it's just little things. There's some I'm starting one in a week it gets posted. My first Lich King video, but it's just my personal top 10 favorite things about it. And then I have like 40 things, but I'm gonna do them in separate videos and then have my Warlock Pre-BiS, T7 Pre-BiS one up too. I'm excited. The server's coming open on the 15th. Before we even rant about Lich King, we need to finish whatever TBC talk it is because we will rant about Lich King for a while.
Dude, I'm already like so distracted now. I'm like, I want to play this Lich King server and change the classes.
Are you gonna play it?
Yeah, I am. I've decided.
Go, baby. Yo, you want to level together, bro? Duo?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, the time. Bro, are you telling me we're gonna collab finally? What do you mean finally? I guess we do this, but collab in game?
Finally? Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the 15th, ladies and gentlemen. It's ×7 experience. Okay, it is a warming server. It's called Frostborn. Before you say pay Wayne, it's okay. Not this one. There's nothing pay to win that you can do on this one at all. I mean, you can buy like normal cosmetic shit, but nothing that's going to help you do anything faster. Even the boosts, even the experience boost. Everybody's ×7. You can choose between anything up to ×7. So if you want to go times, what I personally like doing, because I'm going to plan on making content, is I'll have a character run to 70 and then drop it down to 1 times and then experiments the zones. You can do whatever you want, and then you can eventually they will have like character boosts to 70 or 80 or 68 or whatever it is. It's ×5, and now it says, okay, thank you, Fark. Fark knows more than I do. Thank you. I saw a post. Oh, okay, number 1 is 7. Okay, so ×5, excuse me.
×5. Let's go.
And they have boosts and stuff, but they don't ever do that until like the first raid gets cleared or some shit. Until like at their race is over, which is like you think classic race. I mean, I guess classic is way more hype because more people are playing it, but I love these private server pushes because they're like, it's tuned content. It's Gigabrain shit. These are like geniuses, bro. It's like crazy. I'm excited. It starts on the 15th, bro. I can get you in a guild I'm in if you're trying to pump, bro. If you know what I mean. Pump for a guild.
My only draw or nervousness, I guess, would be like what will be the initial phase, let's call it, because of what Classic does with their releases of Wrath of the Lich King is gonna be 2 very tiny raids like Gruul's Lair and Magtheridon's Lair and Nax Rammus.
Yes, except for don't disrespect OS or Malgos by saying like Gruul's and Mags. Because
Okay.
Eye of Eternity is one of the dopest fights in the world to me. That is an amazing fight. They drop amazing loot. You can fucking ride the dragons if they drop, bro. Don't ever. If Gruul dropped and you could ride Gruul, you'd fucking love Gruul. If it was an extremely rare drop and you could ride Gruul if it dropped. What? Or Mag in that mean, you know what I mean? The bracers from EOE, bro. The bracers, there's. And then you have Nax. Yes, I can't help you with the Nax part. It doesn't bug me because I didn't play Classic. But I think it will bug me because unlike Classic, I will be playing private servers. I've already been playing them. I'm gonna be playing this next one. I'm gonna be playing until my eyes turn blue, just like I'm gonna burn out, and I'm gonna burn out just like I am now. But so I'll have that just as annoyed, burnt out Nax as you guys had, except for the tune content. So I can't imagine it. But we just have to do it. Oh well, we gotta do it. Fuck it. If you look to have fun, guys, I don't know if you guys knew this. Watch this. This is going to blow your mind. If you look for fun, you will usually find fun. That's crazy. But if you look for something that you're not going to like, you're going to find some shit you don't like. Don't go in there thinking you're burnt out. Think about this. It's a new game. Whole new fucking gear. You can do a hard mode. Different gear. It's not the same gear that was in Nax. It might be the same. I don't know if it's the same mechanics, actually. I was thinking about that with the raid guide. I was like, damn, these are the fucking exact same mechanics. You're kind of burnt on that one, but I don't know. New gear, I guess, is different, and you got hard mode, and you could think about it like as a warlock. I didn't even do it, Nax. I'm trying to help you with this. I got nothing, bro. Instead of like, I don't know, bro. You're different. All the classes are drastically different. Every single class is different than it was in Classic.
I think that's the best. That's the best part. Yeah.
There you go. You're not a combat rogue. You're a fucking whatever. You know. I don't know. That's all I got, guys. I don't know how to help you with that. You guys are fucked. How about that? Be burnt out for Nax, okay? But it's worth it because after that, it lights up. The thing is, Nax is only the thing out at opening. That's what sucks. You don't get the other two ones. So
you don't?
You're like, I don't think those come out at launch, no.
Oh.
Unless these private servers are doing something different.
Yeah. And then
we ride a spine with DST, more hype than mount. That was Giga. You were right about that. You're very right about that.
DST is way better than getting a mount, I think, for most people.
Very true.
But I think that the best part about Wrath of the Lich King is the class reworks, right? It's a different game for a lot of classes, and a lot of classes now have a lot more intricate of a rotation, whereas in Classic and in TBC, a lot of classes have a much more simple rotation. So we can finally just go like as ham as we possibly want with learning these different rotations, and they're just going to be like so Giga Brain figured out by then, and we might.
Also, you didn't play. You're going Ret and Lich, right? You didn't play Ret in Classic, so it can't be that boring.
Yeah, I'm going Ret Rogue.
You're going a complete different class.
Yeah, I'm going Ret Rogue. I think is what I'm leaning towards. So, I mean, I loved Ret in retail so much, like the versions of retail, but I could not play Ret.
Ret got X, literally. And chat is a big brain. It looks fun, bro. Looks dope.
So Ret looks fun, and I think I'm trying to decide like when we do this, am I go Ret or Rogue for this? I'll probably go Rogue, but Ret is gonna be so insanely fun, and then Prop Paladin. Like I think Paladin is just such a good, fun class, and yeah.
Well, that's what you could do too. Is if you want to, you can like bundle it up. Especially because I plan on, I don't know, content-wise what you're doing, but you could do like, you could play all of them. You play Ret, Holy's broken, Prot's broken, Ret's broken. You can literally just play all of them. Make stuff on all of them, you know. There's gonna be a lot of main content if you wanted to step into that shit too. Fuck it, Ret's new main boys.
Ret love boys.
Pre-BiS.
Wheelchair class, we're back, dude. Rogue tier 7 will be ultra strong because of tier 6 offset.
Well, I wonder if you should go Rogue or Ret. I think you should go Ret. I think you should go Rogue for the private server.
I'm gonna
only because you and I are gonna be playing together all the time, and I wonder if anybody knows why I want that to happen. Do you know why, Sarthe? You will know why. You'll know why soon.
Are there arenas?
Tricks of trade, bro.
Oh, the tricks! Oh my god!
Hey,
wait, are you going Rogue too? Can we just tricks each other?
I'm going Warlock though.
God damn.
But that means you'll be with me in all my dungeon runs and everything, and I'll always have tricks, bro. So I'll always be baby. I'm going Warlock. I'm leveling Demo. It's gonna be a blast, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I'm actually really looking forward to Lich King. And I need to start leveling my characters for Lich King. Like, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with an NA character for Lich King. So this will be a good deciding factor. I should go
and I did and just pick a class you've never played in your life. I think you've never played in the history of everything.
What did you play that you've never played in the history of anything?
Fury and Hunter and now Paladin, everything. I've only played Warlock and Priest my whole life, you know what I mean? So
yeah, but your main is going to be Warlock.
Oh, yeah, of course. But the only reason I'm doing this is because I need to learn my main BA2. Like, it's not... Lich King is no longer everybody spamming one button. It's intense rotation.
That's what I love.
Intense. And it's not like... If you take in this example, me, a Warlock spamming Shadow Bolts versus someone who's never played a Warlock in his life, give him my Warlock and he will barely lose to me, right? Unless he just gets crit, he might win. But not as, or Mage, yeah, or not as
Arcane Mage is in the chat.
Lich King, it's different because of affliction and shit. Yeah, Arcane Mage, I guess, is the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even use Arcane Barrage, right? So it's like literally they're the same thing.
Yeah, but in Lich King, there's actually does every class gets an actual rotation? Is that can you
everything
pretty
that
much?
I played, well, everything that I played has. I mean, Shadow Priest. It's things like Shadow Priest didn't get changed too much, but it changed enough. Like they get AOE, for instance. They have an AOE called Mind Spirit, or Pallies have another hammer to throw. Pallies have other shit to do too, but they got another hammer to throw. So everything either changes, reworks, or like in the case of an Affliction, where Warlock, where it drastically changes, versus a Demo Lock where all they have is meta and some talent reworks, or Destro where they get Chaos Bolt and some more talent reworks. And then there's classes that got revamped almost completely, like Boomies, where Boomies are, instead of just changing a couple talents, they now have a whole thing where they crit with Wrath, they get Lunar procs, they go Lunar back to Wrath procs, and you got to watch that. Lava Burst, yeah, bro. Riptide, bro, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy, bro. I'm super excited, and I'm shifting. I'm not shifting full content over because I'm still gonna raid log and everything, but it's gonna be half my week. I'll be streaming Lich King until they fucking strike me down, and then I'll just move that specific stream over to YouTube. That's we expect a strike. They're saying Blizzard doesn't care about it, and that's why nobody's been getting banned for a while. But that's exactly what they told me before in TBC, and I was like, I doubt it. And then I got a ban. So,
well, Blizzard always does before.
And I'll eat that fucking ban. And I'll spit it out on the ground afterwards, and I'll not do it again because I'm a good boy after that. But you're gonna have to spank my bare ass one time before I quit. I got to learn that shit, and there's no way you play that off stream. There's too much to do. You got to learn. I don't know about you, but I got to learn. I want to learn every class, everything, more than just the raid. I want to learn every dungeon. I want to do just random ass middle of the night, go into Grizzly Hills and just do every quest just to explore it. Random shit, bro. I'm not to spam my YouTube. My YouTube's already getting spammed. I'm spamming you. It'll be fun though. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and Blizzard doesn't do anything until they're about to announce, which I guess.
Well, if it's anything like bans from Stay Safe Espen in the back in the day, and then which matches the timeline of mine. It was after the announcement on BlizzCon, a couple months afterwards. It was like we knew it because they're like, oh, they hired community managers. I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm testing it. And then not even like a couple days later, they struck down because they're the ones that do it. Yeah,
they go through that all like crazy. But did you get it removed or does?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Once you're partnered on Twitch, they remove your shit after you're good for a year.
Easy.
You got to be dumb. You got to go like, oh, you got a ban? I don't care. I'm still doing it again 3 times. You know what I mean? To screw yourself over. That's why I don't understand why people are so tripping about playing private servers. Like, if you get in trouble, just fucking stop.
Because it used to be 3 bans is perma. I think now there's a time
after a year being good as partner goes away.
Yeah, see, that didn't used to be a thing.
Now. Yeah, nope, it's new.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
for something so stupid these days. I got a strike for listening to a Lil Wayne, the chorus of a Millie from Lil Wayne, bro. Like I get my private server as a ban, but and I'll eat that. But come on, really? You think Lil Wayne gives a fuck about that? Huh? You think he was like, oh, I got another one? Yo, fucking a Millie, bro. I knew I'd get that motherfucker. Come on, man. Leave that shit alone. And I said something about it. So but they started doing it recently.
Yeah. Well,
in Chain Lightning cooldown get removed in Lich King, don't remember.
I don't know. I haven't played Shaman. I think Lich King might be the time to bust out Shaman as well.
I think so. You haven't I haven't played one. You too?
Yeah, I haven't played Shaman. I don't think ever.
What are you gonna play? Enhance? Dude,
Enhance looks so
I
fun.
think you do the enhancement, the spell enhancement, bro. Fire Nova enhance.
I'm such a
It's so broken. It's so fucking broken. What if I told you would top like AoE as an enhancement shaman? What would you
as
say?
an enhance, just
What would you
fucking
say if I told you
toteming?
that you would yell, yeah, look, you'll love the with the Gigabrain spell enhance, bro. Yeah. It's nice as fuck, bro.
No way.
It's like it's so broken. It's literally broken. It's absolutely broken.
No way.
Bro, dungeon cleaving is going to be the most fun you've ever had in your fucking life with so many different classes. It's insane. Priest,
Dude.
Holy Nova, baseline with the fucking glyph that increases the damage and healing by it done. And it's the highest damage like in the game pretty much. It's AoE. It's insane. It's bonkers. Why you're living. It's so crazy.
Priest just healing and damaging.
It's insane. Yeah, I leveled from, because leveling and Lich King is done. You're dungeon spamming, right? Especially on this server. We're going to get to level 15 or whatever, and we're going to press I, and it's going to open up the retail looking thing, and we're going to queue dungeons, and we're going to spam. I'll have a group for us in the guild, so it'll be like instant queues. But even then, it's fast queues. And then it's going to put us in a dungeon with your random people, and then you do the dungeon. At the end of the dungeon, you get a bag with one piece of loot in it and a shit ton of experience. Like, I don't know how much more. But it's more. It's to make up for the dungeons. You're not just doing a dungeon like you go do slate pins and then you're done. You do slate pins. As soon as the last boss dies, you get a bag of loot with gear in it, one piece of gear in it, and a chunk of SP, like the as much as you would get from like a quest or something.
Yeah.
You just spam all day. That's it. It's spamming. It's a much faster in times 7 though. You'll see. But you can, bro. You can zug. You get fan and eyes, but you don't get it for a while, so you're kind of fucked at that point. But you'll just get carried. It's okay.
Dude, what if how's enhanced leveling? Look at what Fark's saying, dude.
Bananas.
Oh man,
yeah, dude.
Go enhance.
Nice. I want to go resto really bad. Right? I purposely, on same thing as you, is I'm saving shaman and rogue for last. The reason is I don't need to see rogue because I have a fury warrior in TBC. Why would I play rogue if I have a fury warrior? But they changed so much in Lich King. I do want a rogue in Lich King.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm waiting to play resto until Riptide and shit like that. Enhance. I leveled with Alive. I'm Alive. We leveled on with the last server. We were spamming and leveled like fucking 5 or 6 classes. It was so much fun with 2inch and some other people. And he went Fire Nova. He went Spell Enhancement one time. It was like mind blowing. That's why I'm not going to do it, because I just watched him do it. But it was mind blowing. And I think that would fit you so well, dude, because you put it on that shit on the map.
This actually sounds like really exciting. I might be doing that.
I don't realize TBC Enhance has a good amount of min max too. It just doesn't really pump AoE. Yeah, that's all it is. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing with Shadow Priest. Like, oh well, I guess that's not true because they're not super pumpers. But now they have this AoE, so you're gonna start seeing them. But they also do much more damage as well. I almost main Shadow Priest. It was like so close between Shadow Priest, Boomy, and Locke. It's just there's
I mean, it's also like Ret, right? Like Ret right now on single target, you can see some fights where Rets are just like, especially if they're getting good crits in the opener, they're like, you're like 4.4k DPS opening, and you're just pumping, and like you can do like 3k DPS as a Ret on a normal boss fight, especially if it's a demon. But like, what are you doing in Mount Hyjal? You're wearing full caster gear and consecrating. That's your damage, you know?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see, like, when I look at a Pre-BiS, when I look at a good example, which you understand, is a Pre-BiS, coming from a private server perspective, a Pre-BiS T4 raid, pre-raid BiS, and then what it actually was with all the classic gear. Like how different those two lists were. I can't wait to see what it's like on the other one. That's like one of the first things I'm doing. It's really cool because I want to see, like, are we rocking skull in there, or how much of that Sunwell gear are you clap dapping? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which then, which would probably make it way easier. I think they need to do something with difficulties. Like, I think they should make hard mode hard, not just a little bit harder, actually. So I feel like it's just gonna have the new mechanics to be slightly harder, and that's it, and still be easy as shit. But I want them to do it the right way.
Yeah, I mean, hashtag some changes.
Yeah. Changes, fuck it, bro. You already did it. You think TBC is doing good right now?
Yeah.
Do you guys think TBC is doing good right now? I got a question for you. Go.
Do I think TBC is doing good? I like it. I like it a lot because, again, specifically because I think speedruns are about to start. Like that gets me excited. That's like my bread and butter. That's the thing I love the most about the game. GDKPs are fun. The raids currently are fun, except for like Hyjal's Resident Sleeper. But like the raids currently are fun, so like I can run a bunch of GDKPs and have a good time doing it. But I wish there was.
I'm talking about in terms of not. We love it. Obviously, we're on a podcast about it, so we love this game. But is it popular? That's what I'm wondering. How do you guys think it's doing in terms of classic TBC? Like I don't feel like it is right now, but I don't know. You guys paid attention to classic more than me when listening. 1 second.
I would say there's nowhere near as much hype as Classic.
Going into Sunwell like right now versus going into Nax right now, kind of.
Nax is the most hype shit. But yeah, it doesn't have the same nostalgia. Nax was like the most hype shit ever. Like, and then yeah, I don't think we'll ever get that hype though in any version of Classic. I don't think we'll ever get that same level of hype.
You don't think we will get that in ICZ? You don't think we'll get that in Old War?
I don't. Although I do think for once, I think Classic has this nostalgia for most of us players. Remember playing it, but don't remember being good at it, or like barely remember the raids. Like remember like wanting to do these raids. I don't know about all of you guys watching, but like for me, that's how it was for me. I was like, oh, like in Classic, I never even fucking entered a raid in original vanilla. I never even entered Molten Core, but I was there. I played it. I had hype. But I think Wrath will have more hype than TBC. But like I think there's actual. I think with Wrath, I have actual nostalgia. TBC, I have some, but with Wrath, I have full nostalgia.
Way more than TBC in the Classic, to be honest. Besides like the initial burst of playing vanilla for the first time and like doing the Dark Portal shit and going like that, dude, Lich King fooled 100%.
Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, from what like Reddit says, the amount of hype for Wrath is more than TBC, but like at the end of Classic, what Reddit was all about was how much hype it was for TBC. And I was like, do people realize that it's just Karazhan at the beginning? You know?
Well, do you know what I think is attributing to the lack of interest in TBC versus Lich King? And no offense to these guys, but the big content creators, the big ones that are just only doing Lich King content right now. You know what I mean? Like they have so much hype they're bringing to Lich King, which I'm grateful for, but there's no hype to be brought in TBC. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like when you go to these people, they're just like really down about TBC. Like there's not a lot of excitement like there was in Classic or like there is in Lich King, instead of like trying to like hype up TBC a little bit, because TBC is hype as shit. I don't know why only we see that. I don't know why there's just like a smaller few that see that, but I know that people started making Lich King videos like Willie and them. They're making them all, which is great because I love those videos. But so I want some of that kind of hype stuff for TBC a little bit, and come in into Sunwell, get some people hyped up a little bit, you know. A lot of people are starting they already did it. A lot of people have, but they're starting now as they go. They're already on the Lich King or on the Wrath Classic stuff, right? Whether they were Classic content creators and kind of like gave up on TBC early or didn't make it or whatever the reason was. Now everyone's like full going, you know, even us, we're already talking about it. We have next 2 podcasts are strictly about only Lich King. It's like, you know, that's big hype. I just want some more hype in TBC because I'm having a blast. Like you just saw how the reactions when I said it, people having fun. Like you guys, you know.
Yeah, I think it's we're in a weird place. The second to last phase in Classic Vanilla was AQ, and that phase was one of the most fun I think ever for me. That might actually have been my favorite phase because it was just like pure world PvP at all times. I could meme around, like I could fuck around and do whatever I wanted and fight like 4 people at 4 in the morning. I literally would sit in Silithus and I would just PvP for hours and hours, and then like 10 rogues from stream would just join me, and then we would literally just like run wild. Like AQ during that phase, it was just we would run wild.
I'm gonna admit something to you. I admitted it to chat the other day. I told him not to tell you. I wish that I didn't quit Classic because I feel like I missed out on some fucking fun, boys. I feel like not the raids even, but like I remember phase 1. I quit. It would beat a whale launch. I cleared a couple times and quit. I remember in whatever phases those were with all the world PvP, that shit was lit as fuck. People were lining up to one. I remember on Scarum, I was just my Warlock with engineering stomping people, right? There's an SL tank. And then I would just start this. People would line up in Fellwood to come do 1v1s with me. They'd get their whole guild, right? They wouldn't. They'd jump me to meme, but they would do like straight 1v1, fair 1v1s for gold, bro. And I would just smack not everybody. I would end up losing to like a rogue or whatever. But there's so much fun shit where you would just do on-site ones with everybody. The whole blacklisting people, or you would have the whole guild just looking for one person in the world every time he's online, so he can't play the game. It's like toxic shit, bro. At Fury Warrior, bro, I didn't. And you know what's crazy? Was I didn't have this feeling until I started playing my Fury Warrior. I was like, dude, Fury Warrior with World Blast
would have been fucking
Wait a minute. So I think I just chose the wrong class to start it with, to be honest. And I chose Warlock because I came from retail as Warlock. So I was like, yeah, I'll play fucking Warlock. And oh, you get curses now? Cool, dude. Warlock looks amazing. This cool talent tree.
Yeah.
Curse Rec bot and spamming. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I'm done. I'm done with this game.
We'll never have the version of community that that version of Classic was again.
Yeah,
like the version of like toxicity, also just like people just going at each other. There was so much times where like there was every server had people they all knew that were like the fucking dispellers that would dispel your world buffs, and you knew it because if they got you, you were like, oh dude, you would slash who. I would literally log on to my alliance character and slash who them and slash who them. It was right at the perfect time unfortunately, but it was the perfect time with the pandemic. It literally worked out so insanely. You would just like, oh my God, there was a guy on my server named Six Pack Chad. And he's the only guy who ever got me. He got me one time. He got me fucking one time. And I have no idea how, because I had dropped my and gotten summoned. So I wasn't PvP flagged in Orgrimmar, and then we were going to go onto the PTR to run tests for speedruns. So I had to copy my character over, so I had to go in and like re-download a new my slot and log into my character and do it. I log in, you just instantly, I heard the noise, like this beeping noise, like beep, and then he's dead. I'm like, no way. Somehow I was flagged as I logged back in.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, bro.
Oh, it was so triggering. You literally wanted to quit the game. You're like, fuck this game. Fuck this. I spent hours getting these buffs. Dude, fuck this guy. And he messaged me. He posted on the white main Discord, of course. He messaged me. He's like, oh, gotcha. I was like, God damn it, dude. Was I flagged? How the fuck? And he was like, yeah, you were just flagged, man. And I was like, oh my God, dude. And like, it wasn't like ever like for most people at least, it wasn't like a targeted, like they were targeting you. It was like whoever the fuck they saw, they got him, dude. They got him.
I think that he has a point too. He said that there's going to be a lot of drama, toxicity with Crix and Hysteria. Less on that too, and just more on. I think the community is bigger for Lich King because the private server community is huge for Lich King. I don't know if you knew that or not. The private server community for Lich King is the biggest out of any private, even over Classic, I think, in my personal opinion. But someone
really
verify that. It's huge. Oh, it's huge, massive, and they're much more passionate. The Lich King community is full of people who have literally only played Lich King since Lich King came out. It was the perfect expansion for them. They're old, and you know how like the TBC, like age, like if you look at your age analytics, it's like probably like mine 28 to like 34 or whatever like that. So,
yeah.
It's just it's that or even higher, I would say, for Lich King, because it's Boomer City and it's full of them. And it's not a bad thing, but it's gonna be. I think there's gonna be a lot of toxicity and split communities. There's a lot of Discord servers that have been around since Discord's been around, and where there's those servers also exist in the Classic world, and I already know there's not gonna be no merging of that at all. You know what I mean? There's gonna be I think there's gonna be some toxicity, yeah. But I mean it's part of the game. Fuck it.
I mean, private servers. Let's be realistic. Private servers private server players have a tendency, for the most part, to have been more toxic than not, or semi-elitist.
I think the Classic community was toxic as shit.
That's true.
I don't know if that was because that was from a streamer side of thing. I was like some random new person trying to make loud videos. I think that's kind of what I attributed to. But I think that when I came from private servers into like starting my Warlock to get ready for TBC, it was toxic as fuck, bro. It could have been a server I was on to. The people, it could have been I know that.
Yeah, you're on Herod.
I can't. I know not to throw the whole game into that, right? But it was pretty crazy, bro. A couple of us that came from private server, we all were like, yo, this is kind of like, we know private servers is toxic, but like if you're just kind of pumping in your own way, people kind of leave you alone, you know? I love blue, so Wrath is BiS. I know I was talking about my thumbnails. So I'm going to change that yellow that I always use to like a baby blue. I'm excited. I'm super pumped. It's a clean slate. A new game.
New game and a hype game.
Even more of a new game than Classic and TBC, because it's literally, like I said, it's like baby retail, bro. You get the good amount of retail that people didn't hate of retail. You don't get the talent changes. You don't get the new talent shit. You don't get all that weird, but you get, all the mounts. You get your dragons, bro. You get it's opening quests that now you're flying on shit all the time. Or, you're on a dragon flying and doing some random ass quests inside the raids or the dungeons. A whole dungeon where you're on a mount the whole time. Dragon, bro. And you get to pick what color you want. It goes by rule, but you'll see later. It's like, it's this cool shit that happens that like makes you, and I think that the burnout for leveling alts is there, but I don't think it will be nearly as much because In the example of you're a tank and a healer, you're looking for a group, you get instant pop Qs. They're fast as shit, you're zug-zugging. Okay, but now I'm on my rogue. Okay, now the queue times are 20 minutes or whatever it is. Heirlooms too, yeah, heirlooms. Yeah, you can quest because you didn't.
Yeah,
because you didn't, because you've been, you know, the dungeon cleave meta that was there, right? For classic and TBC, it's going to be there for Lich King, right? But it's easier. Now it's not, bros. Now it's not, and it goes across the looking for group is cross realm too. So now it's not, oh, we can dungeon cleave, but only if you have a certain amount of people on white main that can do it with a group and do it the amount of time. Now anybody can dungeon cleave by pressing I and clicking this, and it'll find a group from. Yes, it's not going to be optimal, but anybody, a healer can get on and pop and just go and be able to just do a couple dungeons to get off his computer. So it's much more casual friendly, much more dad gamer friendly, or, you know, wife, you know, mom friendly. It's just friendly for everybody around. You get hard mode, so it's much more raider friendly. The PvP is all anybody talks about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who needs heirlooms when there's a level 68 boost? Though I don't know, that 68 or that Northrend leveling might be kind of dragging ass, because the TBC one, I kind of didn't know it was drag ass that bad until I leveled this hunter, which was a hunter, by the way, so fast. But
hunter was so smooth.
Yeah, it was. It really was. It was really kind of crazy.
My boosted rogue was the roughest. Actually, no, warlock was rough for me. What? Boosted warlock.
What did you fucking do? Spam shadow bolts?
Well, the first warlock I just dungeon cleaved, right, which was like sit there and rain of fire. But the second one,
hard, but yeah,
I leveled to level 61, and I was like, yeah, right.
Bro, leveling against warlock is fun as shit. It's not as fun as
me.
It's not as fun as the hunter. I had a lot of fun in the hunter. The whole tonks and then all that shit was way too fun. But warlock is giga. I don't know what spec. You might have been the wrong spec or playing wrong. You just mass pull. You just don't stop. You just get the best water you can get, and you just chain pull everything until you literally have to stop or die. And you can go like, I remember one time going an hour and 45. It was in Zenger Marsh. I went an hour and 45 minutes without stopping my character. Didn't cast anything unless I had a fear. I just kept running the whole time for that long on stream, and it's just pulling and going and living off a siphon life. It's so much fun, bro. Oh man, it'd be even better in Lich King though. Are you gonna play Warlock and Lich King with Demonology? With meta?
Well, I've got 2 level 70 Warlocks right now and a level 60 Warlock sitting on a classic realm on white.
I think you'll love Warlock because you like the intricacies. So the min-max. What if I told you Warlock's going to be the most min-max? Affliction Warlock is going to be the most min-max spec in the game. Would you believe me?
I mean, yeah, I'd believe you because I don't know. So like, and I've watched some of your Nax streams. So yes. I'm curious. So currently, actually, does anyone know? Are there like a log website following Wrath private servers? Because I'm curious what classes are going to be, because there's a lot more even splits within raids currently. But let's be realistic. Is it fully more like? Are we actually bringing very few of one class? Is there no like class stacking? Because I've seen the world fastest Lich King kill is like fucking like 8 mages and 3 death knights and 2 rogues, you know. So it's like, what are the giga classes, at least early on? And I guess we can get into this definitely next week as we like bring people on to do this and go through all of the phases. But like, which class is there a class that's the king of Wrath of the Lich King?
We haven't stacked anything even on private servers. There's a couple bosses on hard mode and older war that we stacked some warlocks up because it was a triple council fight, Iron Council. And other than that, you can stack Aflocks because I mean, just huge damage, right? You don't. It's not even one. It's one of those things where if you multi-dot anyway, you can't, because once one boss dies, the other one goes back to full health. But you can farm corruptions and nightfalls. It's fucking broken, and it makes that fight broken. It's initially three execute ranges. Anything with a long execute range, but I don't think that's going to be the issue because this is overtuned private servers versus classic. I am a private server player who now is a classic player. I've literally played a lot of both on TVC, and I feel like I'm going to be much better at being able to compare the two than I was, when TVC came out. Because the TVC came out, I was like, oh, Fear Word's going to fucking suck, and Arcane Mages will be good. I was right about one of those, and I was way fucking wrong about the other one. You know what I mean? Everybody was. Now
except for Owanda.
Yeah, right? Now I can kind of like get a good gauge of it. And I think it's still gonna be great, but you're not gonna have anything close to long fights. There was already fights on private servers that I was like, ooh, this is like these execute ranges are 30 seconds. These are short ass execute ranges, bro. It's nothing too crazy to be like, oh, I'm glad I'm an affliction lock, right?
Yeah, 30-second execute ranges.
The reason it's fun is because it's super min maxy. It's rolling corruptions. It's don't let anything drop. It's snapshotting. It's knowing when to do everything. It's knowing how to track everything. It's knowing what to do. Keep track of your crit percentage and damage. It's just so much stuff you have to do that makes it like really fun. And stuff like someone said Orlando plays. Someone like Orlando, me, whoever else was in here, Chairlock, everybody in here who plays like good at top level Warlock stuff or player, they're gonna love playing a Warlock because it rewards you for fucking playing correctly much more, and it heavily punishes whoever doesn't play correctly. And that is the shit I like. Shadow Bolt spam does not do that. You could be the fucking worst player. You could have Shadow Bolts on all of your fucking action bars. Okay.
Who would do that?
Yeah, and you could still fucking pump with 99. You're not even 79ing if you fuck up your shit. You know, fucking Affleck, bro. It's crazy. Marco, yeah. Well, Chairlock and Marco, they go hand in hand. You can't. I can't speak about one without the other. They're like twins. I actually think they're actually the same person, bro. And they're like multi-boxing or something at this point, and nobody can prove it. You know what I mean? Nobody can prove it. Anyway.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Alana playing a Warlock though. Like DK's Zug. I mean, what? I don't know. He's mainly Zug. Why would he go to a caster?
I think he played Warlock in retail.
Oh yeah, I've actually talked to him about this before on his stream. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. That'd be good.
Prot Warrior. Ooh.
First Prot Warrior in Wrath is crazy. Yeah, crazy garbage. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? It's all right. Okay, it's not garbage. Let me correct myself. It's not garbage. You're just not as good as a DK or a Paladin even at that point. Or guess what? A Feral. Like you have two, and someone even say Prot Paladin is better at single target than you are, which is crazy. Which I can't. I don't agree with that. I'll let you guys fight that one out. But you have Feral and DK better than you. Like why? You know what I mean? If you're gonna play Warrior. But if you ever, you know how like right now Prot Warriors are kind of instinct a little bit, and they're there, but people are like, I want double Feral or I want whatever. You know?
Yeah.
It gets worse in Lich King. It doesn't get any better. It does not get any better. It gets worse for you in Lich King. It's gonna be even more. Like people are talking to me in chat where Prot Warrior, I don't care. I'll invite whoever to my group. I'm not classist. I don't care. I take anybody to my group. But people like don't invite Prot Warriors to their fucking dungeon groups. I'm like, what the fuck? You think that's bad? It's gonna be even worse.
I mean, I have a Warrior and in TVC right now, and I thought about like people were looking for a tank for ZA, and I was like, do I just go tank this? Then I was like,
Thundercloud, they're fun. They're fun.
Well, yeah, I could tank. Yeah.
No, you can still clear successfully at a top level as a Prot Warrior throughout the whole time. Like you're fine. You know how this is just me saying, don't fucking, if you hear this, be like, I fucking hate Crix. I'm just saying for the same reason that you don't run all demo locks or fucking full frost mages, because there's a meta for classes and the meta is not fucking Prot Warriors. Nothing against Prot Warriors. It's just that's how the game is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And everything, I mean, Paladins just become so strong, and then Death Knights. We're gonna how many flavor of the month Death Knights are we gonna see? I get this question a lot.
It's gonna be the new Warlock, bro.
It's gonna be everywhere.
Everywhere. Are you gonna play one?
So the original character Sarthe in World of Warcraft terms was a rogue, but then the second one that I switched my main to was a Death Knight.
Wait. You fucking got your name from a WoW character? The other day I was like, dude, Sarth's name was so dope. I was trying to rename myself. I was like, how did Sarthe get such a fucking dope name? I was like, I wonder if he just put Sarthe with no E and someone had it and he slapped the fucking E at the end of it.
I got my name. Actually, no one ever, and I never ended up getting owned by my name. But my name was specifically from Pokemon Red version. I got Pokemon Red version as a little kid, and it was the first time you can name your character in any like video game. And I didn't want to name it my own name. So I was like trying to think of what I wanted. And randomly, I was like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was like first grade. Might not have been. I think it was first grade though. Yeah, I just chose Sarthe. And then I used that in every game since. Other than I have a couple names that I've used outside of it.
Bro. I love it.
But yeah.
It's never taken either, ever, huh? Ever. Have you ever been anywhere it was taken?
Yeah, now for sure. Like all the time.
Yeah.
If I want to start over on a new server, it happens all the time now.
I'm putting X special character eyes in my shit now. Who cares? You can't invite me.
Yeah, you're like. I mean, your Twitch is now Crix vibes.
Yeah, I had to get rid of that underscore. Good example. You know why? I remember when I made my name, I was like, Crix Gaming. Fuck it. TV was taken and shit like that. All the normal stuff that people do is taken. I'm way late to the party streaming. Yeah. Anyway, I put gaming and it's taken. I'm like, how's this taken? And I go look and there's a Crix Gaming with 0 followers. Hasn't been online in forever. Never streamed. It's a typical like just dead account or whatever. I write Twitch. Twitch is like, nah, you can't do it. Felipe, I love you. And then so I put the underscore. That dude has like 70 fucking followers now, and I know that it came from looking for me, bro. I'm over it. I had to change my name. I had to change my name to something that you can't mistake for anything else.
Yeah, dude. I in a very similar vein on Instagram, I can't get Sarthe, and this is Alondo in the background playing Warlock against Lich King.
Oh, I like his name, Alessandria.
Yeah.
Say white.
Someone on Instagram has Sarthe, and he has 0 followers or 11 followers, 0 posts. And I messaged him like 6 years ago, almost, trying to get this, trying to get that name from him. And I've messaged him like way before starting like the Twitch stream or anything like that, multiple times, just trying to get that name from him. Because I had Sarthe on Instagram for who knows how long, since I started Instagram. So like college, never was able to get it, man. That's the struggle.
My name's taken everywhere, bro. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. I liked it because I had it on my home server because I did like a the name reserve, but now rip to that.
Were you able to get it over on
Hell no.
Benny? Yeah.
I was dead everywhere, bro. Anything with Crix in it is taken.
Told you. It just starts going, man. It'll be hard.
Off the name, man. Just such a good name, you know?
Yeah.
I got entrapped by this. What else were we so you are gonna play the server on the 15th. Play the Noise.
Yep.
You wanna do like a 24-hour stream or something?
I would be super down.
Yeah, we could both do 24-hour. I want to do I was gonna do longer, but you know, that's up to you at that point. But do you do a lot of 24s?
Wait, I lied. I'm not gonna play on launch day.
Oh, what do you have to do?
Coachella.
That's the 15th?
Yeah.
Do the whole weekend?
April 15th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the whole weekend.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
So I'll be there. I'll be back on Monday, and then I'm
you having a life, bro.
catch up.
Oh man, yeah, that'll be fun to catch up. Bro. Yeah, fun.
Dude. Next month is crazy. I have like another bachelor party, Coachella, and then my brother's wedding.
Yeah, you're going crazy, bro.
I'm so exhausted. I just want to play video games, dude.
I have the hangover thinking about that.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
I just want to like play video games and go to the gym, and that's it. Those are the two things I love to do. Maybe watch a movie. I love going to the movies.
That's why I don't have friends, so then I don't have to do any commitments. I don't have to worry about anybody calling me. Oh, I had to this weekend, but I don't have to worry about anybody calling me and go, hey, you and me have to do anything. Is that weird? Is that scumbaggy? Like, I don't have to just stop what I'm doing and be like, all right, I gotta go help dude move. Like, I don't ever have to do that. How's that weird?
I get that too much.
The only one I have to is,
and then I have my girlfriend's friends.
Yeah. Oh, that's
exactly.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. What's friends, boys? We have each other. That's all we need. We have Twitch chat. That's all we need.
That's all we need. Let's be realistic. That's all we need. Twitch chat. You guys have always been there for us.
Yeah. And all the thousands of people that are streaming TBC. Watch it. Or do you watch any of that? WoW category died down. So is the race over? It is over, but not over. It's over, but people are still clearing it. Is that what it is?
The race ended like 3 days ago or something, and then Method just got it today. Maybe that's wrong in saying like the exact dates, but like Method was like 3 days late. Echo got it. It looks fun. I do like the idea of playing retail. Are you still thinking of doing it once like before the next expansion comes out?
I think so, but it'll depend on how hard I hit the server. I would like to.
Yeah.
Definitely would like to.
So if so, we should get after it, and not full send, but like because we'll be playing a lot of Wrath. Yeah. But you know,
I'm down, brother. I'm always down. I'm looking at your points to see if we missed anything.
Yeah.
Hunter's using one button macro.
Oh my god, do you not know about this yet?
I don't know.
Hooka. So, welcome to Drama Tuesdays, boys. There is a mouse macro that is now becoming popularized that essentially what it does is Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it
script.
works for everybody. Yeah, I'm talking about
That-
the one that gives you like. Have you seen the one with the boomy? You know what the video with the boomy?
No, what is that?
Oh, there's a video with the boomy Nev did where it's like a script thing that you put in your thing, and he tested it where he spammed like one as fast as he could for 5 minutes, and then he did it with the script, and it was like 12 more wraths or something.
See, so it's like that, but it moves your character for you and does your melee weaving, which is like the hardest play style as a hunter is to melee weave, but it is a DPS increase. It's amazing. And this will now do that for you by pressing one button. It will move your character in, it'll move your character out the exact amount that needs to.
What's wrong with you hunters, bro? Why
And
can't
then
you guys just fucking why is everybody memeing warlocks when it's like we're just over here spamming, but like we have to spam shadows. You guys are over here cheating like a motherfucker.
Dude, it started with the auto hotkey stuff in China where there was a guy that like they were literally automating their entire rotation. But yeah, hunters are the sweatiest and they just
Hunters are
want to
like,
be
you know what? You didn't give us an AoE. Fuck you, Blizzard.
Yeah.
Because warlocks are bad. Yeah, right.
But this is also I think the only class I can think of that has a playstyle that like genuinely will, no matter what, benefit DPS wise from this more than anything else. Because it moves your character for you. That just is so
are you
large.
using it?
I'm not using it. I will be testing it out off stream tonight before I potentially showcase or talk about it. I'm not excited about it, to be honest. My personal opinion is that it's kind of lame that everyone's doing this, but if it is not dealt with by Blizzard, then everyone is sort of you're kind of forced to, like, if you can't beat them, join them situation. You kind of have to, right? And if it happens, I will definitely make a video on how to set it up and run everything. I'm gonna just need to run a lot of tests myself. And shout out to our boy Dars, who you guys can see in the chat, who has helped me with a lot of the information about it. So if it weren't for him, I would be fucking so confused about it myself and diving through Discord channels, which you guys all know. If you're watching or you watch me consistently, I do not really open Discord much. So
which is crazy to me because I live on Discord. That's my main social media.
Dude, I'm so antisocial. But I guess that's the like, I'm super social in person, but on any sort of
that's crazy.
Any sort of like electronic social media or anything like that, I'm backwards, bro. I won't respond. Yeah.
Backwards. On fucking media, camera, everywhere, I don't want to stop talking. But in person, I'm like quiet as shit.
In person, you're like, all right, I'm gonna sit in my corner and be like, I want to play World of Warcraft. What's up?
Yeah. I'm just like the guy in the corner, like, oh, who's that black guy over there? Don't worry about it. He just sits in the corner. That's Scott. He just sits in the corner.
Yeah.
Every class
that's his thing.
On Star so hard. I get shit on too. It's okay. They don't need to like us.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Is I guarantee someone's in here right now.
I mean, they're always in like every video, but
they always watch it, bro.
But like, I don't even see any of that. Yeah. But some of the memes are hilarious. Like the "Don't Believe His Lives" is like, those are hilarious. You know, I like it, dude. So it's fun. I personally just don't see, like, I don't know. I don't read social media, and like notifications give me anxiety, so I just clear them all really fast and then move up. Yeah.
Fuck it, live life, baby.
Yeah, and shout out to Felipe also, who sent me so much information on those mage tanking stuff. So that's always sick, dude. Yeah.
Felipe is a big giga.
Yeah, I was waiting for more info, and he sent me like literally everything. Like they tested out so much, and it was sick. Yeah. Did you see that there's a paladin that now has solo tanked Illidan, and it is so sketchy. It was purely, it was definitely for the video. It was definitely for the video, because like he could have died so many times, but it was pretty fucking tight.
So like
he full tanks Illidan and the ads. So risky.
How much fire was
I have to go through the logs.
Well, yeah, you can solo tank 2 of them, but I'm curious how much he used, because he
to be able to also tank the boss. Yeah. Solo tanking the ads is I think is amazing. I think that's like the best play because then you can cleave them, especially if you have like more warriors. That'll be a lot, dude. Nib's almost level 40 in dark, dude.
Oh, I haven't tried that. When's your next little event? I'm gonna fucking tune in,
dude. Yeah, if you feel free to download it. I'm gonna play it a little bit after we finish and a little after I try to do like a ZA and some stuff. But I'm gonna play some tonight. That's hilarious. Yeah, if anyone's watching it and wants to fuck around on a new mobile game, check out that link right there. If you get to level 10, it helps me out, obviously.
It's like a permanent thing with him, or is it like a week thing?
No. It's like the same thing that you're doing with Raid, basically.
Looking at it,
but just
try it out just for you, bro.
Yo, let's go.
I like corny ass fucking. I like them because there's so many mobile games where I'll get it and I'll play it for like one hog, get stoned out of my fucking mind and drop like 3 or 4 hours in it and like $20, and then never play the game again.
But it's a good like you have that enjoyment. Yeah, you're like, this was fun.
That's what I want. I just want to have fun. And for the same reason, you go do it. I did a Call of Duty campaign when my neck was hurting. I just sat there and did the Call of Duty campaign because it was fun. It's like 5 hours of Cold War shit.
That would have been so sick. Oh, I really like the like first person aspects or like the non-online parts of Call of Duty. I mean, I like Call of Duty.
Oh, dude, I don't like Warzone. Too buggy. I've never been into the big multiplayer games, but the storyline. But growing up, I've always liked old wars, like World War I, II, anything.
Yeah.
Like growing up, I loved the games called They're called Medal of Honor, and they were always like for PlayStation Medal of Honor. They were always old shooting games, and they don't really make a lot of all these like new war games, futuristic wars or modern wars. I don't really care about those ones, like the weapons and stuff. But something about those, those M1 Garands you get that remind me of my Medal of Honor days. So I really like them.
Yeah,
and it looks linear. It's just straight linear. There's no getting lost. I just wanted a good old rusty, crusty 5-6 hour hard difficulty.
Yeah, just tell me what to do and let me.
It was like almost therapeutic, bro. It was pretty cool. Good storyline.
It's like a Halo campaign. Oh my god,
it was cool. It was like the people. It was about the team, what they were doing. They were trying to kill second in command Hitler or something like that. And then when Hitler died, like Hitler died like third mission in, so they were like trying to squash that. It was pretty cool. And
it looks like the paladin that solo tanked had 304 fire res, 515 spell power. Okay. He did use a chromatic. I thought he used a blinding light in the video, and then switched to fortitude. So blinding light for tanking, and then fortitude. But that wouldn't make sense. He would probably go with chromatic, but then he does switch back to fortitude also. So yeah. I don't know, man. I've seen you've been doing a lot of these other games off stream or like on stream later.
Oh, fun,
so hit me up next time because I'm super down, dude.
You want to play
the Steam
bro?
Games? Yeah,
dude.
You
the down, Steam bro? Games, for some phasmophobia and some lab?
Dog, I will be. We're both black. Let's be real. We're gonna be so fucking scared, Yogi.
No, but here's the dope part about it. Here's the dope part about it is I'm usually the first one to die in these games. We'll all before be hiding in a fucking closet, and I'm the one who died. Yo, Sarthe wants to play, get in our games with us, bro.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
And they'll be me because I'm the first one to die. Like the game knows I'm black, but now there's 2 of us, bro. So who's really gonna?
Who's really gonna?
Hey, and now the team has a full black person because we're both half black.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Now it's like.
Watch us. The watch is just glitch.
We just die at the same time. It's like, how did it do that? How did it find us?
It just like glitches and kills us. Yeah, that's crazy. Because Yogi's always that. Yogi literally every time is that one brave jock, white jock in all the movies. He's like, yeah, guys. So we'll walk in the house. We're like, all right, I'm gonna go downstairs. You go upstairs. I'm like, nah, bro. You're
what? Stay together.
Yeah. Why are you already trying to fuck some shit up, bro? No.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh yeah, green hell. That's survival though. Wait, that's the duo one, right?
I'll play whatever.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
I like.
It'll be fun. Labyrinth be fun to do too, bro. Have Labyrinth, have him take point like you had me take point, bro.
Yeah, just let me know which games I'll download.
Yeah, well, if you want to do something where we can get on a schedule, like if you play like, well, you have a different schedule. We can figure it out offline too. Where we can get it, because that'd be fun.
Yeah. So if anyone's watching and wants to see us play scary games or other shit that's not WoW, and be terrified.
Whenever.
It is so fun.
I'm looking at towards like after Lich King, right? Like I want to be able to at the end of Lich King probably stop playing. It depends, right? But be able to play something else,
Classic, fresh.
It's also good for sponsors
with world buffs. Yeah, seriously. I'll carry you, WoW Andy's in other games. Let's go, dude.
There we go. That easy.
I love it.
Well, I think that's all right. We wrapping it up? Is that it?
Yeah, brother. Yeah,
all right, brothers. see you guys next week, which we will do. We're going to do a Liching episode. We have Rugs and I'm not sure about the other one yet, either Fark or I was thinking about Funky Pot. I have a couple, probably 2 or 3. We're doing 2 back-to-back episodes, so
yeah,
we're gonna go. We got a
have
whole
some
list
big
of
brains.
Yep, I want to hype up the server that's coming up. I want to. We're gonna be no life in it, and we're gonna be streaming it mainly both of our channels. I kind of wanted to segue into it, make sure we talk about it a lot. It's not as surprising to me if I stream it, but Sarthe, make sure get people ready for that, so people are like,
yeah, I will be streaming Lich King soon, guys, and I'll be testing out a lot of Lich King stuff soon. TM.
Yep, next week's first episode.
Yep,
Be excited.
Oh yeah,
next week, boys.
Thanks for coming, brother.
Hey.
And everybody watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify or any of the podcast websites, thanks for coming and listening to the show. This was The Classic Life with me, Sarthe, and our boy Crix. And I will try to have this out as soon as